So this is a Gigabyte Z490 Vision G motherboard. This motherboard is light gray mostly, and a little bit of black and a little bit of purple, but this is going to look really good in our build. This is going to allow us to be able to have a good reflection. At some point I might pull this back out and actually paint it acrylic white so it'll show up really good on the Snowblind-esque case, so you can see through the LCD screen. But let's see what we've got. So then this is the motherboard itself. It's got two thermally pasted M.2 slots. You've got two PCI reinforced steel slots for the GPUs, a third one as well as a couple PCI basic slots. You've got your 24 pin, you've got 6 slots on the side for the SATA cables, as well as your USB 3.0 and several USB headers. And this build should look really nice with this motherboard that's in there. Alright, so just a few more features on the Vision G motherboard. I want to talk about what it has for capacities and some of the features it has in regards to slots. This will do 128 gigabytes of RAM total in 4 32 gigabyte channels, so you can do up to 128 if you'd like to. It also has, besides the 2 fan headers for the CPU and the pump, it also has 3 additional system fan headers. For the I/O panel, we've got 2 USB 2.0s, an old peripheral port, 7 USB 3.2s, as well as an HDMI and a display port, but we won't use those because we're using GPU, as well as the audio connectors and the Ethernet port. If you're going to do the BIOS is going to be done through this specific USB port here, if you're going to flash the BIOS to the newer version. A couple of things I'd like to mention. This board does have 2 slots that are designed for M.2s for storage for hard drives, but it also has a third one here that is a smaller one. It's only 80 series, and it says that this one has no functionality, and it's probably tied into this PCI slot here as well. So if you're using this won't work, and vice versa. Occasionally when you have some of these dual channel M.2 slots, if you're using one, then maybe one of the SATA ports won't work, or 2 of the SATA ports won't work. So be careful when you're doing that there, and just know that which rails you're going to use might be tied into another part of the motherboard lane. And let's see what we've got for accessories. So in this, you're going to have your motherboard manual, a couple SATA cables, more than usual, and that looks like that's everything. So this is what you're getting with the Gigabyte Z490 Vision G series motherboard. We're really excited to do this. This is our first 10th gen build that we're going to do, but this should look really good in our Snowblind case.